Here's how I made my giant pencil prop for my Antman cosplay. So, for the main body of the pencil, I just used a big cardboard tube. This is something that like carpet or a rug would come wrapped around if you buy it from a shop or a store. I just found it was the perfect size and strength for this particular build. Gave that a couple of coats of yellow spray paint, and then moved on to the tip of the pencil. For this, I used 5mm EVA craft foam, got my compass, put the point in the corner of the foam, and then drew out a fairly big quarter circle. I then carefully, freehand, cut out along the line with my craft knife, making sure to try and get it as perfect as possible, and then cut off the tip of this with an ordinary pair of dressmaking scissors. I've only done this so it's a little bit easier to glue later. I got my contact adhesive, went up and down both sides of the foam that I wanted to glue together, left it to sit for a few minutes, and then glued the sides together to make this cone shape. This is going to end up being the tip of the pencil. Next, I moved on to this little silvery bit that holds the rubber or eraser, whatever you want to call it, part of the pencil. Laid the cardboard tube out on the floor, got my craft foam again, and then used a pencil just to mark exactly where I needed to cut it. After I'd cut it out, I just gave it a quick coat of silver spray paint. Then moved on to this pink piece. Now, I already had some pink foam for this, so I didn't need to paint anything, but I basically just did the same thing I've already done, added a top, and then used the Dremel tool to sand down the edges to make it look a little bit more smooth and add a little bit more detail.